Greetings, greetings. This is Ashaki Ali coming in on my YouTube channel, Chronicles of a Lioness. It's been quite some time since I've created any content for this page, and it's unfortunate, but life happens, and I had a lot going on, but I'm back. So moving forward, you're going to see some different things on the channel. Hopefully, my subscriber listing will increase. If not, I'm still going to be going full speed ahead. I've got a lot of different things going on, and I'm super excited about it. So, I have a business called True Transformation, and it's basically, well, it's not basic, but it is. I created the business to help coach people, provide counseling and guidance and tools to help them live their best life. True Transformation is going through a transformation of its own at this point. I realized that my gift and talent lies more from the spiritual aspect of things, even though I am a licensed nurse and have been for 18 years. I'm also a certified community-centered herbalist, and I'm working currently towards getting my certification in Reiki, which is energy healing. I am a healer, or I help people to find ways to heal themselves, but we must work from the inside out. So moving forward, True Transformation is going to be focused more so on spiritual content and practices to help you to find balance and peace and joy and all those things that we want to experience in our external environment internally first. Because as the universal laws tell us, as within, so without, and as above, so below. So I wanted to do a video of the content that I created on my page regarding spiritual baths and what is a spiritual bath, and give you some insight into spiritual baths. I'm also going to be providing products um, created for the purposes of these spiritual practices, but that's, me being who I am, thinking way in the future, not way in the future, but more in the future than it is today. So today, no, I'm not prepared to be able to sell any spiritual bath products that are pre-packaged for you, but in the future, I anticipate I will be. I also will be making and creating some sage sticks and different herbal preparations for individuals as needed. So thank you so much for those that have subscribed to this channel, and let's get into it. So what is a spiritual bath? A spiritual bath is a bath that involves ritual, cleansing of or raising the vibration by infusing the water with intentions, using herbs, sea salt, flowers, essential oils for invocation. Also, so a spiritual bath is what you make it. That's my belief. A regular bath can be transformed into a spiritual bath just by you setting intentions into that water. But for the spiritual bath and for this, they have specific purposes. That's why they're called spiritual baths. So some of the uses for spiritual baths is purification, in preparation for magical work, or for particular rituals, for cleansing of your aura, for detoxification, to draw money, to draw love into your life, to also release negative emotions, old hurts and pains. Those are just a few uses of spiritual baths. Herbs that you can incorporate, and essential oils that you can incorporate into your bath, and what do they do. And I'm not going to go through an entire full listing, but I have about 6 that I'm going to share really briefly with you. So lavender is one of those herbs. Also, you can purchase it as an essential oil that I hold so deeply. I'm so connected to it. I love it so much because it is so calming. It is, for a person such as myself that has suffered with anxiety in my past, lavender is one of those. It's one of our plant allies. I'll use a term that one of my sisters uses. That is so beneficial to people that suffer with anxiety and depression. It also will safeguard against evil. So it's also a very protective type of herb. Sage. we have our white ceremonial sage, but sage, comes in different forms. And you can also use that ceremonial sage in your bath for healing. Sage is a highly healing herb and also a protective herb. Also will cleanse you from negativity. So besides burning people are familiar with individuals burning sage to cleanse an area, which in my opinion, and I keep saying in my opinion because you'll get, information is readily available and people have different experiences with different things. But in my experience, sage pretty much cleanses an area fully for you to infuse your own energy into a space. Um, I'm going to go off just a little tad for people that's looking for actual cleansing. I always, if it's for negativity, I always encourage people to get Palo Santo. Palo Santo is more so for negative entities and energies. Sage will cleanse an area of everything, and you can put your own energy into it. But that's been my experience. Again, my experience and my opinion. All right, going forward, rosemary. Rosemary is an energy clearing herb. It also will help your skin improve the appearance of your skin, cleanse, clear blemishes and different things such as this. Peppermint oil improves improves your clarity and alertness. So if you're trying to improve your concentration, your focus, get clear on some things, drop a few drops of peppermint oil into your bath. Or burn peppermint essential oil in an oil burner during meditation if you're trying to get clear on some things, and it will help. Frankincense and myrrh. So the vast majority of the world looks, they familiar with frankincense and myrrh from the Bible. However, frankincense and myrrh is just not, biblical incense. It is, those are herbs. They're readily available as oils and incense, but they improve or promote clairvoyance and also will ease depression. So if you're dealing with those blues or more so deeper emotions than the blues, it has levels to it. Depression can be very damaging and can cause you to be very stagnant in your life. It will help ease those emotions. And lastly, cedar. Cedar is a very protective herb as well. So if you're trying to improve that, you drop a few drops of cedar oil into your bath. You feel like you need a protection from people or circumstances, attacking you. If you want to improve your protection, I encourage you to get some cedar also. You can also use cedar in your home to protect your home and those that dwell within. So just as a sidebar. So now, since I've spoken about, herbs, a few herbs you can infuse into your bath, now setting up or preparing for a spiritual bath. How do you do it? First of all, know that a spiritual bath is personal. It's very personal. Different baths for different things. There was a time in my life where I didn't live in a peaceful setting, and I was inundated with personal attacks against my character and against me as an individual. And I did a lot of protection type of baths. But make it personal to you. I tell people all the time, herbs will speak to you, but you got to listen. You need to be in tune so you can listen. So when you're shopping for things for your bath, listen to what spirit tells you, and you will not be led wrong. So make it personal. Use, things to make you don't have to spend a lot of money. As a woman with multiple children, I have 6 children, 5 of which are still under the age of 18 and require me to take care of them. I don't always have money just to go buy tons and tons of things for my baths, and you don't have to do that either. You can go to the Dollar Tree or a low cost store and purchase the pillar candles. They're usually $1.50. Incense, even herbs. So a little quick tip: if you live in a city that has botanicas or has Latin or Asian grocery stores. You can go in the store and buy bay leaves in a bag for $1. You can buy cinnamon sticks in a bag for $1. You can buy anise. You can, star of anise. You can buy fennel. You can buy thyme. You can buy basil, or you can buy just about any kind of herb in those little prepackaged little bags from the Latin grocery store for between $1 and $2. So you don't have to spend a ton of money. And I'm gonna give you a trick for how you can put those into your bath water without clogging the tub, without being that you may not have the little special filter that you can put in the tub and run the water and it catches everything. If you don't have that, I have a trick for you in just a minute. Also essential oils. Now, essential oils do cost, some money, especially if you're getting the pure essential oil. But what I tell people is budget for the things that you really want in your life. For me, magical tools, spiritual tools are an essential part of my life, and I'm going to budget out so that I can purchase different things like ancestor money and the candles that I need, the herbs that I need, because I have many different uses for them. They will last for a long time because I may not use a particular herb for quite some time, but I need these things in order to perform the magic that I perform, the rituals that I do, and all of the spiritual practices that are a very important part of my life. Now, little trick for people that do not have the little drainage cup that can catch all of the herbs to keep your tub from clogging up. So you can go into a herbal store and purchase the little tea bags, the muslin tea bags it's cloth. You can buy a lot of them for a little bit of money. I think you can get like 100 for $5 or something like that. If you don't have an herbal store, botanica near you, what you can do, you can go to Walmart. And I know there has to be a Walmart somewhere near you because Walmart is everywhere, even in rural areas. Anyway, you can go into Walmart and you can purchase cheesecloth. It's usually in the arts and crafts section, but it might be in the food section, depending on how they set your Walmart up. But you can purchase the cheesecloth. Gather your herbs that you're going to use or that you want to use for your bath. Place them in the cheesecloth, and it comes in a roll, so you can cut it off. You can use it many, many times, but get the cheesecloth, put the herbs in the cheesecloth, get a little rubber band, tie it off, throw it in your water. Bam. That's my trick for adding herbs to baths without clogging it up and without having to fight to get them out when it's time to clean the bath after you've done that. Sea salt. If you do not have any sea salt, Epsom salt. For people that's trying to detox, now be mindful. If you suffer with high blood pressure, you should not be putting sea salt or Epsom salt in your bath because it can it can alter that. But for anyone else, if you're trying to get a great cleansing of your aura and of your body, trying to detox so you can have that beautiful skin for the summer or for whenever, sea salt and Epsom salt is great to add to spiritual baths. So those are things that you can use. And again, follow spirit and do whatever spirit tells you, whatever you're led to use. Make sure you're going to be undisturbed. Now, I take my baths either very, very, very early in the morning before my children are up or late at night after they've gone to bed, just so that nobody's bothering me. And I have to tell my man, I'm going to take a bath, so please don't come bothering me because he's kind of funny that way and he will tease me at times and come and bother me if I don't be clear with it from the jump. Another helpful tip is place your intentions in the water. So water will, and I didn't know this, but I'm always studying and learning, but water allows you to manifest very quickly. But I always, when I'm getting ready to take a spiritual bath, whatever I'm taking a bath for, whatever my intention is, I consciously place that intention in the water. So if it's, say for instance, I need some money, I want to invoke more money to come to me, quicker. When I'm running my bath water, I will run my hand through that and say little words like money grow, money flow, or something to that, or if I'm looking for love, or I'm wanting to induce a loving feeling from other people towards me, that I'm thinking, I'm seeing and visualizing. First of all, I'm feeling how it feels to feel loved, or whatever it is I'm trying to induce. And then I'm visualizing what it looks like when people love me, the things that they do for me, the things that they say to me, the way that they behave around me. So make sure that you um, meditate on your intentions and place those intentions in the water. Speak healing into the water. You know, believe that that water is going to invoke, induce, produce that which you desire. So make sure you're speaking into the water. Be intentional as you bathe. You know, what I like to do also, if I'm using a bag of herbs or cheesecloth of herbs, I will run those herbs over me. And if it's time for me to bathe and wash my hair, I always run those herbs through my hair with my hand. I'll just hold the bag, soak it with water, and carry it over my bag from my feet all the way up. So be intentional as you bathe. And then know that your intentions are done. Know that it's done, that it's complete, that whatever you are intending on, whatever your desires are going to be fulfilled. And, you know, that's adding more about your spirit, you know. So see yourself, you know, as you bathe, and even after you are out of the bath and you are washing the tub out, make sure that you are visualizing or keeping that in your mind, you know, as seeing yourself as you would like to be, or life as you desire. So if it is having more money, feeling the freedom of being able to live life as you want, to pay for things as you would like, to not feel that anxiety, that lump in your throat of, oh my God, I have, you know, this, do that, do blah, 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 and I don't have enough money. Feel the feeling of how it feels to have everything that you desire. Feel or see yourself as it's to be in a great relationship with your mate. Um, if you want to experience peace, what does that look like? Does it look like getting up in the morning and being able to for me, you know, being having a peaceful life is this. Being able to get up in the morning, to meditate in peace, to do my yoga, to fix my coffee, to drink water, to see my children and not be bothered, to go about my day, completing tasks and being very productive, but doing so without being inundated with negativity or lies and, you know, and all kind of craziness. To be at ease, to feel at ease within myself and in my surroundings, to be joyful, to be able to just fall asleep because I'm so peaceful. If you hadn't been in an unpeaceful situation, you may not even understand what I mean, but that's another story for another time, and I'm not going there. But spiritual baths can be very transformative, very powerful. And I encourage you to give it a shot. If you haven't ever taken a spiritual bath, try one and see how you feel. And I would love if you would comment under this video and let me know your experience. And if you've already been taking the spiritual baths, what are some of the practices that you have in regards to spiritual baths? What, you know, give some insight as to what a spiritual bath means to you, because it is personal. Again, it's personal. So share with us, share with me what some of your practices are, because I love to learn just like the next person. And I'm always seeking out new information to make my practices be more powerful. So please share. If you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you have, please like the video, share the video, encourage someone else to like my channel or to peruse. It has changed since its inception until now. Couple new things. I wrote a book, finally published my book. It's called Life is Still Good. It's available on Amazon. I will leave the link to the book directly to it in the description or below in the comments. The book is a memoir of my life. It is not I was born here and now I'm here. It's not, it is chronological. I did try to keep it chronological. However, it is some of the most traumatic experiences, trying experiences, some also wonderful experiences that I have had in my life that I just chose to share at this particular time. So Feel free to read the reviews. There are not very many of them because some people just don't take time to do so. But the reviews that are there have been very positive. The feedback that I've gotten has been very positive, and I'm actually already conceptually working on the next book, and it's going to be a funny book sharing family stories, familiar stories from my ancestors that were left with me, and also through my own life, just funny things that I thought people may want to read. And I'm going to infuse that with some of my poetry. I hadn't published any poetry in quite some time, so I'm going to get that cracking again. If you don't follow me on Instagram, my Instagram handle is at Coach Ali, ALI 7, the number 17. And then like my Facebook page at True Transformation Health, Life and Health Coaching Services. We just completed a 20-day self-care challenge. So peruse those videos. And if you haven't already subscribed on my website to the newsletter, please do so. The website is www.ashakiali.com. Until the next time, you guys take care. I hope this video finds you in perfect peace and harmony and joy. And I will see you all very, very soon. Peace, love, and an abundance of light.